locker lunatics. I hope you can hear me. It is cold and windy today. Yesterday 56, today 35 with 25-mile-an-hour winds. But hey, we got a locker. Let's see what we got. This is a 10 by 15. Let's take a look. Oh, check this out, guys. We got a big old guy unit. And we're going to try to get my brother-in-law Josh, which is on the camera today. We're going to try and get him in here because it is windy and cold. But here, here, try stepping over here, see if that'll help you at all. That help a little bit? There you go. Yeah, guys, it's windy, so hopefully the audio's okay. But check this out. We got a guy locker. All right, we got bikes. We've seen records. I see AC/DC right there. And I can tell in the pictures that there, a lot of them are roached, but looks like the ones here in the front might be pretty good. So we'll take a look at those here in a minute. This is one of the reasons I bought it, guys, right here. Oh, no thermos. It's roached. It is cockroachy doodled, but that is a Dukes of Hazzard vintage lunchbox. So, what does that tell me? This guy might have more vintage toys. And if you know me and toys, I can't resist. And if you don't know me and toys, welcome to the channel. I like toys. All right, let's see. We got a whole thing of Playboys. Can't really do nothing with those nowadays. Oh, it's a heavy one. That's a lot of heavy sex right there. Woo! That's a heavy sex. Well, we got this nice little chair. I don't do very good with chairs, but hey, look, that's a nice little chair right there, though. That's a cool little chair. Used to a chair like that would probably bring about 50, 60 bucks. Nowadays, I get 10 out of it. It's going to be a good day. This is another reason I bought it. Oh, how much did I pay for all this wonderful stuff? We got this for all in $900. So I think we'll do okay, because right here we got a rolling Bosch table saw on the stand. Oh, that's light. I like that. Now I looked these up. They seem to be going for about 300 bucks local. So if it works, that's a big $300 right there. All right. Woo! That's a jitty one. See what we do for you? We brave the cold. Oh, let's see. We got a nice little generator here. When I say nice, I mean not so nice, but it's a generator. So hopefully it works. What kind is it here? We got a Hot Max. It's got a 220 on it. So, all right, well if that works, shoot, we should see if that works fire. That doesn't run a heater. It's cold on. All right, get that out of the way. What I'm gonna do first, I wanna get into these totes so I can make a base in my van to put all the bike stuff on. And by looking at it, there's some good bike stuff in there, there's some junky bike stuff in there, and most of it will probably go to the scrappers, and I'll keep what's good. All right, what do we do first? Let's go right on up here. I'm excited about this one, guys. Oh, that's good to start, I think. If it's what I think, look at there. Those games. We got Wii game, Hello Kitty, it's in there. Super Mario Wii, it's in there. Well, I was hoping it was a whole system when I seen the games, but hey, it might be in there. What the heck is that? Is that? Oh, that's a muffler. Okay, never mind. At first I thought it was one of those stuff from the old drive-ins. That would have been cool. Those are worth money. All right, also got in there. We got, ooh, that giant magnifying glass. Oh, stop it. Okay, all right. We got backwoods. Oh, that's one of those things I think you put a bug in, and then you can look at them through the deal. Guys, it's going to be a fun. And toothpaste. All right, at least you had a good smile and some clean breath. And ooh, look, little gold scissors. All right, some green stuff. But hey, the game's already first thing. That gives me some hope. That's all that's in that one, looks like. But hey, that's pretty cool. That's a good start. I'm all on it. We got. Oh, look at there, guys. Okay, so I thought this was a bomb. It's not. That's even better. Oh, it's still got those still sealed on there. So he drank the liquor, but I bet you, we look this guy up, I bet you this is probably 60 to 100 bucks just as an empty bottle, but it might not go nowhere because it's really cool. That might stay with me. Oh, hey, look, we got lights in here that work. And they're on even. Okay. All right, this looks like beer pitchers, but let's see if they're like named beer pitchers. No, they're vases. Okay, never mind. I figured, guy unit, I figured pitchers. He had a feminine side. We have one vintage, and I go check that out. It's got like sparkle in it. Okay. Actually cleaned up. If we got both of those, that might be a few bucks. Wonder what think about that kind of stuff. Oh, darn. Okay, so old like Radio Shack style headphones. At first I thought they were gun range muffs. And that could, this is one of those lockers, guys. It could be a possibility. Let's come down here and see what we got. First tote number one, what is it? Hey! Okay, I wouldn't have expected that in a million years. Okay, this is a remote control Yoda. Now, if he was in good shape, dude, use the force. Put your feet back together, dude. But, you know, you can glue him together. He's still kind of cool, but he's one of those that he moves around. He had a lightsaber. Now, new in the box, these are like 150 bucks. Like this, in this condition, maybe $5. And an old speaker. Well, I hope the totes get a little bit better than that. That's kind of, whew, $900. That's kind of a crappy tote there. All right. Tote number 2. This one's light too. I don't know. Maybe we should just keep that using as a table. There we go. All right, let's see. We got an old contractor bag, a pillow. That's always useful. Come on, where's the goods? Where's the goods? We got Spot Jones, a Chick-fil-A baseball. All right, we hope it gotta get better than this, guys. Gotta get better than this. And that purse. This purse. What would you keep in your purse? How about wrestlers? Hulk Hogan. All right, we got Hulk Hogan. A broken little teacup. A torch. Just little nickety-knackety refrigerator magnet type things. I'm not gonna dig all this out. Little glass turtle, stuff like that. That's what he keeps in his purse. All right, this got to get better. Got to get better. All right, guys. While we're thinking it's got to get better, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Give us a like. Let us know you like what we're doing. We do this for you. We don't have to film these things. Way easier not to film them. But I enjoy it, and I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you that are always watching and commenting. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And if you're not watching, get to watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes we find cool stuff. Hey, just like that. Right there we go. This is going to be so random, I think. There's a PS controller. What in the world? Holy cow. Okay, it looks like a maybe possibly. This one's going to be messy. If this is what's in the box, it looks like a really high-end microscope. Oh, this is gonna be a crazy unit. All right, we've got a John Deere cookie jar base. I don't see the top. It looks like we've got a bust of. I think, is that a liquor decanter? Yeah, it was a liquor decanter of the Duke John Wayne. We got a solenoid, I would say, some kind of. Yes, Josh? Yeah, he's nodding yes. We'll get him to talk sometime in this video. It's the quiet ones you gotta worry about. All right, is this a microscope? Like it says. Oh, I do believe it is. Okay, I'm not gonna pull that out. It's still in the styrofoam. It's a microscope. So, looks like a pretty nice one too. All right, we'll try to look that guy up maybe, see if that's worth anything though. And hopefully somewhere we find the top to our cookie jar. I mean, I am the kind of guy that likes the base, but you know, that's ridiculous. Oh! Drop the hopper. So we got audio cables, just random wiring. All right. Keep those fingers crossed, guys. It's going to get good. There's going to be gold in here. There's going to be gold, I say. Ooh, I see a box for a big remote control helicopter. Ooh, this one's heavy. This one's heavy. Oh, sorry. Oh, look at that. Xbox. Xbox 360 right there. This guy had total randomness, I think, everywhere. But it's all going to be cool. It's all going to be cool. We got a little fog light or driving light. We got Levi's. We got the cleaning lady. That looks like a horror flick. Oh, look. Oh, man. Might be easier if we come over here, guys. We'll put down in here because I'm not going to get all this out. We got bike pegs. In the box NASCAR, which still isn't very much money, but box is crushed. Now sometimes bottles like this can surprise you. I mean, that might be a $30 bottle. I know stuff like this sometimes runs pretty high, but here we go. We had a dead animal. Not really. Halloween decoration, guys. Halloween. All right, let's see. We'll see if I can get some of this back in here. We'll move it to this side. We got Avon things. I see some dishes in there. Cool little vase. Little vases, little glassware. There's a lot of stuff like that. And you guys know, if I'm going through this at home and we find something that's really super cool, you'll definitely know about it. Let's see. Let's just stop this one where it's at. And we'll go ahead and move on. I'm going to keep that Xbox out. I know somebody's going to want all these totes. His name's Bruce. If you're watching, Bruce, got you some totes. All right. I'm going to do a couple more and then take a break, put these in the van. Oh, come on. Oh, lies. All lies. This is all closed. Besides a Mad Hatter. Now that looks like almost like Tira exclusives. Yeah, maybe not. And then we had the cool little genie bottle lamp. And you never know, he could have money hiding in his clothes, and that's all closed. So that's no boo. Come on, Butter Toast. Now, in looking back in the back, we've seen some cool stuff poking out. So, yeah. It's going to get better as we go in here, I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. And if I sold the bike parts right, there's my money back. What randomness. Oh, cards. What kind of cards and how old? Please be a Pokemon collector. No, NASCAR. Oh, wait, no, check these out, though. What is this? Testament cards? Exodus cards? Huh, guys, I've never seen these. Cinderella? Iron Maiden? These might be. I've never seen this, man. We got Alice Cooper. This is really cool. Poison? These are cool. Oh, those blow the hell out of NASCAR. Yeah, check that out. What year? We got a year on it? I don't want to pull any of them out. I don't see the year. Yeah, I don't want to pull them out. Oh, here we go. 1991. Okay. Look at that. All right, I'm liking that. Never seen those before. We'll have to see if any of those are worth money. That is really neat. Come on, be the same thing. Be the same thing. That's cool. Oh, okay. We're going to have some comic looking ones in here, I think. Oh, what are those? Gargoyles. Oh. Now those might... All right, guys. This is the kind of stuff I like. The vintage toy line stuff. This is, you know, this is cool. This is all 90s. Could we find Ninja Turtles in here? That would be awesome. We got some Looney Tunes. And then this looks like all gargoyles. If you guys know anything about this, man, let me know in the comments. Say, hey, I remember those. Like, look, you make pictures. That's pretty neat. It looks like he's got most of these sets. That's cool. I like that. There's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Oh, look, we got Star Trek. Some of these little bells are worth a few. I bet you this is a $30 bell on eBay. Oh, made in India. Oh, look. Oh, you crushed Woody's leg. All right, don't look. My Woody's showing. All right, we got a little flower sifter, old school projector, a thermos down there. Okay, what we got here? Is that just a book? What is it? Oh, solar, isn't it? Yeah, that's a solar charger. Okay. Wonder what that goes to. Look, it's even got a light on it. It's working. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, we're finding some goodies. We're finding some goodies. That's telling me outdoorsman, doomsday, camper, prepared. There's going to be cool stuff in the back. And what is he hiding under all the blankets? Oh, that's part of a gun cleaning kit. Okie dokie. I like. This is a picnic basket. Oh, it's all. Oh, isn't that cute? If I don't break it first. All right, I'm going to try and close this up so I don't break it. Okay. Had to do it fast. Oh, come on. Okay, I like that tote. I'm keeping these guys to the side so I know where they're at. I'm looking forward to checking them out. That's cool. All right, that's a better tote. I like that one better. Let's do one more, then we're gonna take a quick break. This one's light. Oh, look at that. This is my new camera, guys. This is what we're gonna film with now. Wonder Years. All right, that's cool. Those are probably worth like 30, 40 bucks. DVD. I wonder if that's for the battery for that. Oh, no, it doesn't look like the Panasonic. Yeah. So there's the charger, there's a hammer, and a staple gun. Not a lot in there. Some of these totes we can just kind of, I want to put all these in, we can fill those up. I'm going to go ahead and do another one because that one's so little. So little. Sorry, I'm snooping while I'm in here. I was like, what's that wooden thing? I think it's just a sawhorse though. All right. This one's heavy. gotta be cool stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna do a transfer here. We got Planet of the Apes, little music box. Look at this guy. Here's got a camera. No SD card. Can't see what he was up to. It's kind of dirty, kind of beat up. Probably $5, $10 in that condition. What we got here? What we got? The torches. Lighters and torches. Lighters and torches. Christmas Vader. Alright. It is that time of year. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. This won't be out for probably another week or two. Probably about a week or so. But yeah, so happy late Thanksgiving, everybody. Look at that old clock. That's pretty nice. What is that? Chrome Master. Made in the USA. Hammond Clock Company, Chicago, Illinois. Alright, that might be a few bucks right there. That's pretty cool. If that works, that's probably, if it works, probably 40, 50 bucks. If it doesn't work, it's just cool. Dude, this one's full of stuff. I'm going to fill that up and then we'll have another half empty tote. But I'm seeing lots of fishing reels. And some of these can be big money. And a little lighter. What is that? What is that? Ooh, I see something kind of really cool. I think. What is that? Oh, a change sorter. Change sorter, sorta. Okay, I don't want to pull this all the way out. But look at this. Can you see that in there? Look at this dish. That is like a dish for your counter. That is 60s right there. That is probably 100. We should probably pull it out so you can see it. What am I talking about? A little glass block with a golfer in it. More cool reels. Talking. So you can do some walking and some talking. More reels. I'll stop when the CB thing, so there's probably a CB in here somewhere. Got a hockey puck. Hockey puck! Very smashed phone. Another little camera. Where's its little compartment? Where's your compartment? Oh, right there. Right there. Oh, hey, that one's got an SD card. Woohoo, we can snoop. Find out what he was into, what he had, what's going on in life. Okay. This is a mess. I'm sorry it's taking so long, guys. I want to get that out and show it to you, but it's kind of a mess to get to. Okay, I'm going to move this one out of the way. I think there's some room in this one down here. Yep, we'll throw some stuff in there, some of this oddball, weird little stuff. I thought that was like, that's Harley Davidson with plastic. That's kind of weird, huh? Stud finder, I'm not even going to do it. I ain't going to do it. Thought I was, but I'm not. Yeah, Yoda. Yoda out of here. Now we can get that. Please do not be broken. Look at that. Whenever that was bought, oh, is that a crack? Okay, no. With a piece of glass on it from something else. When this was bought, it was bought at Kirkland's for $70. It's not as old as I thought, but still, I guarantee you this is a $50 to $100 piece of glass. And then we got, ooh, these I know. That's 50 bucks right here, 50, 60 bucks. So that's some good glassware. Inside. What else we got in here? More hockey pucks. Got a big tooth. A couple VHS, but oh yeah, all right. So Thomas the Train, look at there. He-Man. That's cool. That is nothing else just to put on your shelf. We got batteries. And there's been some mice in here because the bottom of this is like pretty gross. That's why they were in there right there, Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Rancher candy. But alright, let's move this out of the way. God, I can't help myself. We're going to do one more. One more. Uno mas. Uno mas. I just want to get a good base of totes to put the bikes on. What? Oh, look at that. PS4. Oh, dude. If I plug this in and it works, this is a slim? It's a slim, I think. But plug it in. If it works, 100 bucks. If it doesn't work, probably 40, 50. Well, that wind's starting to pick up. Let's start picking some of our stuff up out here. All right. Try to go through some of this quicker. I'm going to try to do this a little bit quicker. We got a hyper tough drill. Cheapity cheap. I just don't want to miss anything. There's so much cool stuff in these. Look at all these headphones. All these different headphones. Oh, I thought it was a jewelry box, but I don't think so now. At first I got excited. I thought there was a jewelry box in here. STP oil. I don't think that's oil. I think this is one of those. Maybe it is. I thought maybe it was one of those with a t-shirt or something, but that's not popping off. That might be, I'm not going to mess with that. We'll end up with oil everywhere. Okay, that's empty. Creepy baby. Ooh, all right. Boom. And that is heavy. It is thick. That is the real deal. That is probably, that's what we'll have to look up. This could be 50 bucks. This could be $500. You never know with old signs. And that is a real, I mean, I don't know, that's real. It's not like a flimsy cheap one that you buy. That is awesome. Give me some more of that. We got Dr. Seuss books. Looks like another Playboy. We got a signed baseball. It looks like kids did it though. It does not look like anything. Doesn't look like no major league. But anyway, here, look down in here at this. This is what I seen. I thought it was a jewelry box first. All right. Thought this was a jewelry box. It looks like an old mock-up. Is that real? Is that a real phone? I don't think so. I think it's an old. It's made to look old, but it's a newer phone. So there's that. Look down here. We got a little Indian. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's old. That's newer. It's made to look old, but it's just a newer phone. Probably an actual wall phone. All right, so that's all that's in that box. Oh, no, wait, that's not all that's in that box. I've spoken too soon. Oh, no quarters. All right. All right, now we're going to take a quick break. Get this out of my way. We'll be right back. All right, we're back just like that. It's magic. Hey, here I am. We got some of it cleared out, not all of it. Let's keep going. All right, we got this cool little King's. Looks like it was a it is a jewelry box. Oh, look at that! Did you guys see that? That's pretty cool. Clean that up. Okay, I thought that was missing the top. The top's still there, just missing a little piece of plexiglass. That can be fixed. I don't know if that's got big monetary value, but it's pretty darn cool. Got something there that's broken off. Oh, I bet it's the little thing that it sets on. But no, that's really cool. All right, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like it. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. All right, we're gonna put that in this box. Maybe if it'll fit and not get broke. Maybe. Can it be done? I don't know. Might have to go somewhere else. I don't want to break the king. All right, we got a walking stick. It says Brazos Walking Sticks and Canes. So that's name brand. Might be it. $30 walking cane. Some of those can be big money. Now, still at LSU. We got these. They look rough. Let me try and get this piece of thing out right here. And that's wedged in there, moving stuff around. A lot of these look really bad. In the front, it looks like, oh, what's that? Elvis Presley Hound Dogs framed. It looks cheap. I mean, it's not no like, $1 million record, but still cool. But look, he's got good stuff in here. Like here's Chicago. I felt like let's see. We got AC/DC. These all look in decent shape. AC/DC. Not a record in there though. Eagles. Ooh, there you go. Guns N' Roses. It's in there. Blake Shelton. I like him. I hate country music, but I like Blake. We got Chicago. There you go. Bob Harley. Sam Cooke. Come on, what's that? Leonard Skinner. Another Leonard Skinner. Okay, so those are decent records at least. But from here back, I mean, look how bad these are. Even if they're like this, looks like this is Alice Cooper here. That's Alice Cooper. I mean, it's just in a rough condition. The record is in there. Still, probably $10 at least for good records like that. I'm trying to see if we got anything else in here that's. Don't Shoot Me. Who's that? Who's that? I don't know. Who did Don't Shoot Me? Oh, Elton John. Okay. Yeah. All right. Elton John, we got. That looks like. What? Okay, that's two. Okay, it's not in there, but that's Alice Cooper again. It's too bad they're in such rough conditions. It does look like more Alice Cooper. Another Guns N' Roses. Oh, you see that dust coming off of them? They're so wore out though. Yeah, but if the records are in there, just the records themselves on a lot of these is worth $10. So if you can clean the record up, that's $10. Let's move those out of the way. And look how bad those are. Look at that. Woo! Yep, those have been here for a bit. Oh, a story on this guy too. Like, I guess he stored this years ago, and he used to come all the time, and then basically just disappeared. So they don't know where he's at. And this locker was a lean locker, okay. But once I bought it, they're like, oh, this was a manager special. I'm like, oh man, because manager special means, a lot of times it's from a bunch of other lockers. They just throw it in one and go. So I'm like, oh man. But then the gentleman was like, well, he goes, I asked him this. I said, is it stuff from other lockers? I said, or is this all one person's locker and they just ran it as a matter of special. He said, nobody's been in here, nobody's gone through anything. What happened is they had it up for an auction through another auction company. The business changed hands, they had to drop the auction, then it sat dormant for a long time, and then they just put it back up. They were supposed to run it as a matter of special, but they put lien on there. I wish they would have done matter of special. I would have got this for half the price. But nonetheless, though, it was supposed to be a matter of special, but it has never been touched. Stuff-a-lanch. All right, let's see. All right, let me get this out of the way. Folding chair. That was for his camping and hunting stuff. Oh, another light one. Hey, check this out. Paintball stuff, maybe? That's an actual helmet. I don't think that's Marine. It looks tactical. It's got the rails, but I don't think it's anything official. Yeah, this is just a regular tactical style helmet, but I like it. It's cool. And the thing with this looks more like riot gear. That looks more, yeah, see, it's got the pick rails. So those are cool. Those are neat. What else? Oh, come on. Oh, I thought that was a lockbox at first. Ooh, tins. I like tins. Never know what's in a tin. Paper clips. Got any paper needs fastened? I got you covered. All right, this maybe cassettes. No, what the hell? That's a Polaroid camera with flash bulbs and the flash. And it's in a little bit of disarray, but still pretty cool. I bet you open up the camera, it's fine. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look, that's an old camera. All right, yeah, we'll have to look at that better, get it cleaned up. In that condition, it's probably $10. Get it cleaned up, might be a little bit more. Big old combination lock, we can figure that out. Maybe it's on the right setting now. It's weird how some of these they feel so light because they just don't have nothing in them. We're gonna have to add stuff to those. All right. Oh boy, I'm excited to get to the back of this one. More random. All right, let's take a quick look at the random. I don't spend too much time on these randoms. We got cables. Ooh, I see a cigar box. This could be good. Cigar box. Then a little laptop. That thing's so old. Ain't gonna be nothing. Batteries. Here's some toys. We got some Pezzas. That's PJ Masks. All newer stuff. Nothing in there is gonna worth anything. All right. Oh no, I see some games maybe down in the bottom. So, oh, I don't see nothing in the cigar box. But I know a guy collects cigar boxes. So we're gonna put that to the side. He happens to be holding the case. All right, we got, oh, over there. Nice little gun clean kit. There might be a pew pew. What's this heavy little guy? I think this might just be a modem. Yeah, that's just a modem. So we do have some more Wii games in here. That's in there. And down here in the very bottom, you can see a little lion. We got a little cannon. And there's a bunch of Rodeo Girl. A bunch of horror DVDs in here. This looks like a Nintendo adapter. We got air hoses, little clipper set, all kinds of. Hey, look, is that full? Yeah, we brought a heater for these just in case we needed it. And there's an extra tank. I think that's for handcuffs, right? Think so? Probably handcuffs. Yeah. We got the nod. There's a sump pump down in here. That's a grinder. And a little kitty cat clock, okay? That's got to be all the money. Oh, that's not a grinder, those are little LED lights. I really thought that was one of those grinders. It looked like a grinder, but it's a couple little LED lights. Okay, so that's about all that's in there. We can shut this guy up. He's about full. Let's see, throw a couple more little things in there maybe. What else goes in there? Close that guy up somewhat. Alright. And then I got this guy here, we'll put on top of that guy, and we're going to keep going on. Keep it moving on. Well, we're almost done with these totes, but you guys can see back there, there are more totes back there. The farther we go, the more we can see. And I can't wait. I'm getting excited, guys. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Oh, hey! There's toys. It looks like Ninja Turtles. But first of all, old penny board, Kryptonics. Cleaned up, this would have been about 40, 50 bucks. Like this, probably $10. Not in the best shape. But, what do I spy? Oh, he's losing. Okay, so, but let's see. We've got And this stuff can be cleaned up. I'm not worried about that at all. Okay, we got a drill. I think that's the battery for it. Thought that was the battery for it. That's not the battery for it. Okay. We were close. No cookie. Okay, I see Ben 10. Some of this stuff can be expensive now. The Ben 10. Now these guys, if you've seen some of my, no, these are in bad condition, but some of these little wrestlers, just one wrestler can be like $100. These are pretty rough though. Oh, look, we got biker mics from Mars. That's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of these, it's just, they're dirty. Get these cleaned up, it's good money. Oh, I thought it's a little bird. It looks like it lights up. Oh, it's got a USB, so it lights up for sure. But let's see, we got in here, we got more modern wrestlers. There's another vintage turtle. Hulk Hogan. Like, these are money, guys. Every one of these, get these cleaned up. There is some money in here. I guarantee you there's a couple $100 in this box. And I see down here in the bottom, here, come in. You see these? I'm gonna pull them out. 2 Wii's. This is for an Xbox 360. That's a little camping cooking stove for like the for that heater. We got a drill. Oh, I'm dropping fingers. Okay, so this box I like. There's easily $150, $200 in this box. Well, actually, we got the Wii's. I guarantee you there's 200 in this box. At least, at minimum 200. I wish just one of these would be full. Just so I don't have to keep packing them. All right, let's go to this. Boom! All right. Okay, now you might go, oh, gross. But this right here, in this, clean him up, this is $50 all day long. Now, if he had his belt and his weapons, he'd probably be about $100, $120. But I'm liking it. This is the stuff that I look for, guys. That is definitely the stuff I look for. I'm going to put him in here to keep the toy tote going. Skateboard goes over there. All right, let's see. Don't you fall. All right, here we go. We got a great big inverter. So if that works, that's cool. That's going to be really cool. Let's see what we got. What's that? Looks like some random knives. A gun! We found a gun and a knife. It's a knife. We found a knife. Everybody's got to like a knife. Ah, that won't go in there. Ah, I'm having trouble. All right, that was in there. All right, let's see. Anything cool down the bottom? Got a bunch of Disney like card game things. Got some cables. Feels like a top. This feels like the top to some kind of candy dish. That wind is blowing. She's blowing. We got a live bait thing. Yeah, that's about it. And we got, like I said, once again, we go through this stuff at home. We find anything super, super cool. You'll find out. You'll know. You will know. All right, we're gonna do that. Don't want to lose those. Those are important. Oh, sorry, this is so much chaos. Woo! I see some stuff. All right, here we go. Da-da-da. Okay, look at there. We got Mighty Ducks. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Mighty Ducks motorcycle. More Mighty Ducks. Now, Luce, these guys aren't super big money, but they're good money, and they're vintage toys. We're making a toy tote now. Is that all the toys that were in there? That might be all the toys. Ah, I thought this whole thing was toys. These are all cables. Let's put them over now. Cables. We got, oh, hey, guess what? Bike inner tubes. A bunch of bike inner tubes. We can use those. It is a, oh, that's a corgi. That's a musical for music. Okay, that might be 20, 30 bucks. Could be more, maybe. We've got the Pilgrims. Is that a salt and pepper pilgrim pear? It's a pilgrim pear. A pair of pilgrims. And one of these. Alright, a little fire starter. I like this stuff. When you get into the boxes, just miscellaneous. There's no telling what you'll find in these. Yeah, ball bearing. That'll knock you out. And that could be sterling right there. I don't think it is. But it could be. Could have been. And I'm getting the vibe, guys, on this unit. Somewhere in here, there's a tablet. Those guys. Somewhere in this locker, there will be silver. I just see like skulls and biker tile rings and things like that somewhere in this locker. I see that coming. Okay, we got. Oh, I thought that was a magazine. Yeah, nothing really in there. Nothing in there. But down here on the bottom, jacket or what? Yep. Check that out. Harley Davidson jacket. That, I mean, once again, this could be 20 bucks, this could be $200, just depending on when it was made and where it was made and where it's from. So that's a cool thing. I think that's it on the totes right there. Let's look in this bag, and because I'm trying to fill some of these totes up as we go too. So let's see what we got in here. We got a 10 with a 10. There's another 10, I swear. And a 10. Those are just 10. Nothing but 10. Ooh, okay, here we go. Southern Comfort. All right. We got Southern Comfort sign. That's cool. We got a hole saw, brand new. Picture frame, brand new. Oh, now this was a box full of things, and I just dumped them out of here. We've got a car. Oh no, we got a whole. We've got a whole case of cards. All right, cool. Whole case of cards. There, that'll work. Take that. Let's cram that in here on top somehow. No, what I'm doing? What am I doing? Just like that. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of screws and just miscellaneous stuff in this box here. We've got Southern Comfort. We got drink beer. What kind? What is that? Chavez Regal. Okay, we got that beer sign. We've got Dogs Play Poker. Gotta have that in the guy unit. We got, ooh, there you go. There's a big beer sign. All right, now these can be $50, they can be $20, just depends. Depends on the content, who wants it. And that was kind of nice. All right. So there might be some good signs in here. That's cool. That's a good sign of what else is in here. That's a good sign. I like that. Still haven't found that other shoe. It's a missing shoe. All right, what we got here? More records. Oh, these are those old style records. There just aren't really, nobody wants these. Like those kinds. This is like country music, blah, blah. The sets like that, people don't normally look. What we got in the front? These look like they're in decent condition. I can't pull them out there and they're tight. That looks like we got country, we got Elvis. I'm not seeing no rock in this one. Elvis, a lot of Elvis, so yeah, those aren't gonna be that great. Now we pull $1 million record out, we'll let you know. Nice little craftsman stool, like that. If you need to sit down, there you go. Let's pull this little guy here out. Doesn't fell. This is going to be a mess to go through here. I'm kind of worried about. All right, we got a socks hat. We've got another little hat. We've got just so many little doodads. Oh, there's something in there that was good, but it's just taken a beating over the years. It looks like. Oh, tape. This duct tape. All right, gotta get the knife out. That's some strong duct tape. So, what I seen down in the bottom, it was worth money, but it's been roached. There's more bike pegs. Is this right here? It's a Camel ashtray. But man, it's just, you know, it has seen better days. The old little pool table ashtray. There's a Buffalo. Ooh, that's cool. That's metal with a marble base. That's kind of cool. All right. It's just cool stuff, man. That's cool stuff in here. All right, let's see. I see a box down in here. Nope, it's just a piece of wood. Money rolls, no money. Fireworks, you probably are no good. A broken carnival glass. And some decanters. I think that's about all that's going to be in there. Yeah, a lot of that's just garbage and garage sale right there. Garbage and garage sale. Starting to get some of these bike parts. Might have to start moving them in a minute. I want to try and get into here just a little bit. We got an iron. It's in the box. It's in there. I don't know what it is. Oh, the helicopter does not feel like it's in there. Not at all. Unless it's a really light helicopter. It's missing its body and all the stuff. But, you know, put that out the garage sale for $1. That's what that's going to be. Oh, all right. Come on. Come on. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Come on. Good stuff. Video games. I think these are all movies. Yeah, these are just DVDs. don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house. We got another little camera. Okay, I thought those were comics. They are Huck Spalding Enterprises Tattoo Supply book. Okay, kind of cool. Thought it was comics at first. I don't see nothing down in here but regular magazines. We got, I don't know what those are. Star Trek. There's some Star Trek magazines in there. Those aren't no money. All right. So that's all that's in that box for anything. Guess I should have brought some other boxes. I got some, but I don't know if I brought tape. Here we go. I know a lot of these miscellaneous microphones. None of them look very high end, but you never know. A vintage one could be money. That's a bank bag. Oh, no money. Okay. Well, wouldn't that have been cool? All right. Got a cricket for anything. We got very old stapler. Hopper. Okay, so we're getting into some kind of weird junkities type stuff here. This looks like a plant light. Yep, 100% plant light, grow light. All right, mate. That's a boomerang, by the way, and it did not come back. As windy as it is, it's probably in the next state. All right, here we go. Got some grow lights. These boxes have had it though. Well, these boxes have had it, so we're gonna have a little bit of cleanup to do here on our next break. Oh, let's see, get that out of the way. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, there's more to it. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Is that all of it? I think it's still missing. No, it's still missing a section. That doesn't. Oh, maybe it goes this way. Okay, there we go. All right. So this probably sits on a stand. Got two knives. It's a snag. It's a literally little snag. All right, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully you find like a little stand. Oh, there we go. Now these are repops, but still $5 a piece. And I'll have to look them up because I mean they could be older repops. Look at that. Let's see. Let me set these right here on the side. You see those? Those all right. We got Budweiser. I mean, minimum $5 a piece, but I mean, I'll look them up. Some of these could be way more. Got some more. Problem with this kind of stuff is I just want to keep it all. I kind of quit being a hoarder. All right. Ooh, that one looks. That's embossed. Don't tread on me. That's a cool one. I like that. All right. We got Harley Davidson. Yeah, these are. Look. I like that because even if it is a newer sign, that gives it like an age look. Let's see. There we go. We got some writing on the back. Got a no date, of course. A whole lot of writing though. It is Indian manufacturing company, Indian motorcycle company. No dates though. So we'll have to look these up. It could be older. I don't know. They're rough, which makes them look older. Either way, nice little Coca-Cola. That's definitely a repop. Budweiser. That's a cool pile right there. Again, that's at least $100. At least. At least. Oh my. Oh. That's puzzling. 1,000 pieces. Open. Oh, and it's open. You know those aren't all there. All right. No way. No way. All right. We got a bunch of. Oh God, we're getting back here to the cool stuff. If you're just not tuning in, or if you've been here from the beginning, you better stay with us on this one. There's going to be some awesome stuff in the back of this locker. Awesome stuff. All right, what we got here, this looks like just board games, just regular run-of-the-mill Monopoly, just run-of-the-mill board games. All right, nothing important. All these little boxes, man, all these little boxes. There's anything. Looks like some screws. Some miscellaneous tools, and some glassware. Okay, I'm not even going to mess with that right now. This kind of stuff I don't like. These tall horses. I mean, they're okay, but they take up too much space. All right, we're burying our first stack. We're moving our first tarp. Hope that doesn't knock anything over there. Okay, we've got, I see some tools. What's this old guy? Oh, man. Regency. Regency, what? Whatever it is, it's a model number ACT-E-106 radio receiver. So Is it worth $1 or is it worth $100? We'll find out. But not now. But maybe now. You'll know now. We won't. All right, let's see. We got the front two little mini. No, that just hangs on the wall. There was a bottle opener, but it looks like the bottle, that part's missing, and it's a little mug. There is some garbage in here. Ooh, there goes that wind. Oh, my Monster's blowing away. My Monster Energy drink just blew away. It was half full. No. All right. I will survive. Okay. Here we are. We're getting into some tools, guys. Check that out. That's a Cobalt, so that's not very old. A little Cobalt skill saw. We got a little stapler. All right. I think at this point we're going to take a little break. Wait a minute. Well, after we pull this out right here, what we got? Mr. Goodrich, GM, NASCAR, whatever it is. What's in the box? Telephone, radio, looks like a pen and pencil set. It's a bank. Okay, a bank and pen and pencil set. All right, that's actually in decent shape. It's not messed up. The box is so-so. But all right, now we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, just like magic, we're back that quick. Took us like 30 minutes. 1 second for you. We did clear out of the bike frames. Now, there were bike frames in there. I'm thinking I'm going to throw these out for the scrappers because I don't want to deal with them. We started looking some of those frames up. It's like a $100 frame, $150 frame, so there's some good stuff in there. I'm going to have to sort through it a little bit better. However, we did find some of this stuff. Now, this looks like Josh says it's got They're definitely off a little old, 49cc chopper or something like that. So, kind of cool. We found a muffler for it as well. And then we found the old lowrider seat. And it's got it, I think it's supposed to say lowrider, but it's like an L and then an 8 in a circle and a WR and then a space and then a DER. So it's a lower-der-er. Lower-der-der-er. Does anybody know what brand lower-der-der is? And then this one is actually a Springer front end from Lowrider Bicycles. So that, and that'll clean up too. That's good chrome, so it'll clean up nice. That could be $100 front end right there. So that's a good deal. That's good. That's good. Good. Okay, now look. We've gotten somewhere. Now, Josh, make the decision. Do we go under the blankets or to the right? Wait on you. Oh, he won't even speak. All right, we're going under the blankets. I'm going to turn that camera on you in a minute. All right. What is hiding under all the blankets? Well, these are like coats, hunting coats, leather coat, pockets, nice little leather coat by Northern Explorer. Okay, nice little leather coat, and we have a gun. Look at that bad boy. Still got any compression to it? Hey, it still works too. Don't see any model numbers on that. Oh, here we go. It's a Daisy right there. That's an old Daisy BB gun right there. But let's hope for something else. Let's hope for the real stuff. All right, we got the backpack. Okay, what is that? Something big in there. Something big and metally or heavy, or is it a tool? Is it? Okay, I think that's a motor to like a weeder or something. Woohoo! Now we're in the money. That'll buy nothing. All right, hey, you know what? Let's do this guy real quick. This, when removing all the bike frames that fell over, it does not sound like clothes. What did we get? Are you ready? Are you ready? Whoa, okay, I'll take it. We got a framing hammer, we got another nailer, chargers, we've got staplers, we got a roofing nailer. Now, this is a cheap Sawzall, but it's a Sawzall. But hey, here's the battery. There was the charger. This is what is this one? This looks like another nail gun or something. That's what this company normally does. Air tools. Yep, it's a stapler. Air stapler. And a palm sander. Guys, all right. Normally I don't like these things. Right there, it's probably $150, $200 worth of tools. So, all right, I'll take it. 900, well, wrong zipper. 900, not so bad as this is going along. We're not even to the good stuff. I'm telling you what, the good stuff's gonna be in the back. You guys better stick with me on this one. Don't you go wussing out. You stay right there. Now, I know some of you will. Those of you thinking about clicking away, don't do it. All right, we got some little junker TVs. But I mean, if they work, that's 10 bucks. If this one works, yeah, I'd probably get like 30, 40 bucks out of that one. It's a newer one. It's pretty thin. But I mean, couldn't have been here for too long. Or it's not like it was here yesterday. It's not that new. All right. Oh, here we go. Double bag. Double bag, double bag. What do we got? Bluetooth speaker. Some kind of clothing. Oh, there we go. Cool little bottle. Those are worth about 10 bucks. And there's mice. There's a mouse. All right, let's see anything in the front of these. So far, none of the other pockets have had anything in them in any of these bags. Just the main compartment. All right. Oh, what's hiding? What's hiding? It's a clock. It's a clock. Another leather jacket. I think these are sleeping bags, little Ozark Trails. Like, they're tiny ones, but I think they're just like those little, what do you call them? Keep warm little blanket things, probably. That's what I would imagine they are. I just wish there was more stuff with boxes. I do have a couple boxes, but I didn't bring my tape. So I've been taping shit, with an old duct tape. Now this is an old clock. This is a wind-up. The finial's missing off the top, but it could be here somewhere. But this is a Westmeister chime, okay? You should have a pendulum somewhere. I don't see that. But I mean, you can tell that's an older clock for sure. Yep, let's see. We got model number 613227. All right, so even for parts, some of these clocks are 40, 50 bucks. Uh-oh. Look at what's going on in the bottom. It's missing a foot. Okay, it's missing feet. Or it hangs on the wall. Okay. It's like, it's not standing. All right, I've seen this poking out. Check that out. There we go. It's a Yamaha mixing console MG10XU. That's got to be 20 to 50 bucks probably. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. I don't like these sawhorses. They're going to take up a lot of room. That is some kind of clothes. Those are coveralls. We got a Mossy Oak. Okay. A wrestling book. Which actually, you know, wrestling book, that could probably be 10, 15 bucks. Or nothing. Won't see here in a minute. Here's the OCC chopper handlebars. I was wrong. I thought I found those earlier. There they are. We got a little saw. Baseball bats. We got... What the heck is that? Oh, that's funny. What? Okay. Those look at that guy. Wasn't expecting that on the end of that. That's a heavy duty pole. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's see what we got. Some of these were like 50, 60 bucks normally. A pen senator 113-H. Okay, that's pretty cool. A Senator. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can see that up close. That shows up. Pretty neat. Alright, that's probably, I'd say at least 30 bucks, maybe more. Looks like nuts and bolts and just miscellaneous is in there. Some brake cables, a little air sprayer. I like the fishing reel. That's cool as can be. Cool as can be. And these are normally drill bits. Let's see. No. Okay, that's like an emergency little thing for if you break down. It's an old one though. It's kind of cool. Flares. Flares aren't in there anymore. Alright, that's kind of cool. Get that out of our way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab these out of the way too. These, I do believe, cornholes. That's a cornhole set. Oh, we should probably take a look at them, see what kind. Maybe it's like got like a team on it or something like that, or looks like they're playing. Nope. Okay, they got something on them. What are they? What are they? Didn't know it was gonna take that much. Is that a team or just a? No, I don't think it's a team. But hey, the bags are in there. Normally the bags are missing, so you know what? I get these and sell them all the time, and I'm always like, man, we should keep a set of those just for ourselves. Maybe this is the set I should keep. Not that we're gonna ever use them, but you know, I'll have them just in case. All right, tackle box. Ooh, it's full. All right, let's see what we got. Is it good stuff? Not really so far. Bobbers. It's not full. Not full at all. We got a couple. This is the junk. Probably. I'll have to go through it, make sure there's nothing cool down in there. But as of now, $10. $10. Gas cans. Like I don't have enough of these laying around. Probably gonna have to throw some of those away. I got those all over my yard. And today, on a windy day, they might not be in my yard. They might be in your yard or somebody else's yard. All right, we got some crochet stuff and a couple bottles. Now, that's not a very nice bag. Not a nice bag. Sawhorses. Now, these are good sawhorses. They are actually name brand sawhorses. But I hate these things. They're big and they're in the way. Those will go on the marketplace immediately for $10 or $20 or whatever I can get out of them. We've got this one right here. We're getting there. We're getting to the cool stuff, man. We're getting to the cool stuff. I'm telling you, the back of this locker is going to be the best. We got some boxing gloves. I'm going to have to make a box to put some of this in. Boxing gloves. This seems to be CDs. What kind of CDs? What kind of music do we got? We got, what's that? Something backwards. Milk Carton Superstars. Never heard of that. Some obscure stuff. Hey, this obscure, that kind of stuff's normally worth money. Let's see, we got Joey McIntyre. Come on, where's like the AC/DC and Duran? Okay, there might be some rock in there. I'm not going to go through that whole thing right now, though, guys. We got a lot of unit to go through here. A little Halloween decoration coffin. Okay, $3. I thought maybe it was homemade at first, but lights up. All right, let's start making through this. Oh, we got more totes. Yeah, we got some decorations. Looks like a little heater. Those are rotisseries. That's fireworks. And a vase. All right. Little survival type shovel. Surviving nothing with that shovel. All right, here we go. Tote number one. There's more bike parts. We got, it's so random. These are Christmas lights with Bob Marley little squares on there. That's from probably that chop 49cc chopper. We got weird. That's a net. A lot of bike parts. What's in the box? Oh, here we go. God, I wish those were red lines. Boy, wouldn't that be a good day? They're older, but they're not red lines. They're pretty beat. Yeah, those are older. They're pretty beat. Would have been a couple decent ones in there, but they are rough. I asked my dog how those were. He said they're rough. Okay. Yep, I said it. All right. And once again, there might be something in there we might find later. But as of now, yeah. Another one. This one's light. There's a lot of light ones. Okay, well that would be why. Ooh, okay, here we go. Jerseys. Jerseys are money. That is official. Gotta look for those signatures. I don't see no signatures. There's a Smith jersey. Oh, come on, be more jerseys. More jerseys. There we go. Chicago Bulls jacket. That's pretty cool. Okay, that could be some money. It's dusty, sorry. Dang. Bad enough. Oh, look at that. Okay. The ones with that stuff on the sleeves are normally more money. We got 87, 8, it looks like 98 is the last year on that. So, you know, got some years to it. Now I'm looking for jerseys. Look. I don't see any more jerseys down in there. Nope, I think that's it. But hey, between that coat and that jersey, I guarantee you that's $100. So, another $100 tote right there. Can't shake a stick at that. That's pretty good stuff. Good stuff. Oh man, I'm afraid of pulling stuff down and having a huge avalanche. So let's dig some of this weird stuff out. We got some wall hangings. They're kind of rough. I mean, they're probably cleaned up, but a little beat up, and I probably just didn't help them. We got, looks like more board games. We'll set these over here. Yeah, just a bunch of board games and puzzles. And there is the Craftsman table that goes with that stool. So chances are there's another stool in here because those normally come with two. We got this guy here. Yeah, we have a mess to clean up again here in a minute. I think that's a heated up coffee pot thing. That's a fuel tank for a kerosene heater. Got a couple pots and pans and a little white vase. Nothing in that box really. That's garbage, mostly. And since it's winter time, I hate to do it, but I will probably be throwing a lot of this away. Normally I keep like the pots and pans and stuff like that for the yard sales, but there's gonna be a lot of those. Maybe one more if we get an Indian summer. All right, what's in here? Okay, we got some hats. You know, a lot of people sell these hats on eBay. I don't. I just throw them out to the garage sale for $1. That's cool though. Look at that. We got an old, oh, I see football and baseball cards. We got an old lady who lived in a shoe toy, and then stamps, old stamps. Let's look down in here, guys. This is all ball cards. All ball cards. I don't know anything about them. They're all in there loose, so I'm not even trying to start pulling them out. But I mean, there could be $10 in here. There could be $100 in here. These are 2013. Unless there's some special rookie card that I don't know about in those years, and I don't know about a lot when it comes to cards. That's probably basically nothing. Here's another jersey though. This is a small one. It is official though. Don't know if that one's going to be worth. That might be like a $10, $15 jersey. Smaller ones don't seem to go for much. All right, there's that little box. We're getting there, guys. We got to get to the back of this unit. I'm so excited to get to the back, and there's so much stuff in our way. All right, here we go. Come on. Huge toy box. We got little lanterns, big stuff, heater. Oh, those are records. They look like old 45s. Yep, old 45s. Now, some of these could be worth some money, so we got to really look them up. We got Please Don't Go, Casey, Rich, Kiss. All right. There's going to be some good stuff in here then. If that's Kiss, there's going to be some good stuff in there. What's that? The Gingerbread Man. What everybody's looking for. All right. Anyway, 45s, those always do really well. Here's one of those Christmas laser lights. About that time of year. So that's all right. Here. Get that out of the way. Oh man, we're in the messy stuff now. Good stuff, but messy. You never know what you're going to find in a mess. Like I thought that could have went to a jewelry box at one time. There's got to be some kind of jewelry in here. There's got to be. All right, what are we getting to? What are we getting to? Oh, come on, zippers. Go, zipper. Little marijuana bag. Nothing in it. Nothing. This little box here. This is jewelry or something. Oh, it's a little watch. Okay. Little quartz watch in there. Westcott. Little watch. It's missing the crystal though, so I don't know. But if it's old, it might still be decent. University. What's in the university? That's another little toolkit. Would have had a little screwdriver in there. Alright, we got trying to dig into this bag, see if anything useful. There's a wallet. And there's another little wallet thing. This looks like nail clippers. Yep, nail clippers. Mossy Oak wallet. Did he leave us any money? Nothing. Alright. We got an old book. Hunting like stuff. And these look like pictures. Like personal. Nope. And they're broken. The glass is broken and paperwork and nothing in there. Have to go through that better later, but for now, that's mostly a garbage box. We got a buffer. We've got pitchfork. Come on, guys. Where's the gold? Where's the gold? Little sound bar. Either a laptop or, yep, it's an old laptop, old compact laptop. Not broken, though. Well, that's an oldie. I don't think that's going to be worth anything. Got another little angle grinder with a wire wheel on it. Okay, this feels cool. Yeah, something metal in there. I don't want to clank whatever's glass. It's just a cool old jug, I think. What do we got? Yep, just a cool old jug. Cool 1 gallon jug. And what was in here that was metal? A torch top. You don't want that in there clanking around with your jugs. We got a Chinese checkers, blocks. This is such a random bunch of stuff. I'm glad there's good stuff in here though. I really am. Oh man. There's magic in here, guys. Chris Angel, Mind Freak, playing cards. Alright, that's enough. about all the crap that's in there. Nothing great in there. All right, let's just do this guy. Ooh, there's the base to a miter saw. Miter saw has been broken off of it. Oh boy, what do we got? Oh, it's the speaker, okay. Polk audio, that's good stuff, okay. Polk audio, we got some coloring books. This is a, what is that? Little power washer. A little power washer in there. And a little jump, oh, that's cool. A little 10 amp battery charger. All right, that's not bad. That's not a bad box. Okay, that's probably 40 bucks, 40, 50 bucks. I think once we get to the back, we're not going to have no problem making profits. There's going to be some great stuff back there. This is the stuff I hate messing with. Okay, but however, that toy box, Holy Bible box. Oh, it's an illusion. It's not real. It was never there in the first place. All right, I'm going to carefully try to get this guy down. Whoa, that's it, careful. Oh shoot, I was going to stick it right there. I filled my spot up. All right, move this out of the way real quick. My awesome state-of-the-art computer. We got boxing gloves, plates, dishes, plates. What is that? What is that? Okay, that's a computer and a monitor. It's a little clock. It's supposed to look like a speedometer or a mirror, something like that. Yeah, that's a computer, a vase, dishes, what's underneath, glassware. All just random glassware, nothing in there important. Now, back to the totes. Well, let's get this one out of the way. This is light. I think it's just basically what you see. Ceiling fan, or parts of a ceiling fan. Straight to the dumpster. More puzzles, it looks like here. I'm going to pull this one down first before it falls. Uh-oh. What did he spot? Dude. Oh, look at that. Here, let's show. Look what Josh pulled out. It wasn't just a ceiling light. That's pretty cool. All right, there you go. See, that's why it takes an extra set of eyes. But yeah, that stuff is not even worth keeping for yard sales later on. We got some bike fenders, some tubes, staplers, hammers, more tins, some miscellaneous batteries and battery chargers for drills. Okay, so that's all that's in there. Little Christmas house. Too bad now if it gets warm and I can have a yard sale, I can sell that, but otherwise that's next year's problems. Ooh, a plasma ball. These are cool. And a motorcycle. Almost looks like you go on a motorcycle, doesn't it? Or trailer. I bet that's trailer. I don't know. Little light. Plasma ball. I want to be careful with that. I don't want that getting broke. Those are pretty cool. Man, there's so much stuff in here. Holy cow. We're getting to the goods. We're getting there. Bike seat. What do we got in here? What do we got in here? Oh, come on. Oh, is this the jewelry? Oh, there's jewelry in here. There's jewelry in here. Let's do this. Come here. All right. Make use of this awesome craftsman table. There is jewelry in it. Like I was like, at first I was like, no, but I see some goodness. Guys, check it out. Are you ready? Boom. Come on. Come on. This looks pretty legit. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's your writing? I mean, that's like a... Oh, look. Okay, that's weird. Sorry, my hands are so dirty. I'm going to have to clean up. Look at this ring. Watch. See it like that? Flips around. It's a different ring. I don't think it's real. I'm not seeing any markings. I'm going to look at this better when we get home. Maybe even test it, because I mean, it looks like 10 karat. It really does. So we'll check that better at home. Come on. Come on. Where is it at? Nothing. No markings whatsoever. All right. Check those. 925. Okay. Got some silver. Okay, what does that say? That says 14 karat. 14 karat white gold, guys. All right. That's probably 150 bucks right there. At least, minimum, maybe more. 14 karat white. All right. Come on. Like your white gold. It'll all be white gold. 925. Is that what it says? Is it 925? I'm going to make sure now because. Yeah, 925. I don't want to pass up any more gold ones. Now that's just a tungsten metal. Ooh, we got some earrings wrapped up in here really nice and neat. We'll look at those in a second. We got a crystal from a chandelier. I'm going to have to clean my hands here in a minute. 925. Okay. Well, this looks cheap. This looks like one of those tungsten, like stainless steel ones. Same with that. Maybe, but I think this is a cheap one too. Yeah, I think that one's cheap. Maybe sterling. This one's going to be sterling. Yep. 925. Alright. That's cheap. That's, I think it's cheap. That might be. It's marked. It's marked. What are you saying there? 18 karat RG. I don't know. I've never seen RG. I know gold filled and plated and all that, but RG, well, we'll have to look up and see what that means. This looks like it could be sterling. I'm not seeing any markings. That definitely looks like Mexico style sterling. This is going to be sterling for sure. Where are you at? Where are you at? That's really nice. This has got to be sterling. Alright, I'm not seeing it. I'll look at that better at the house, but that's got to be sterling. And the loop, let's look at these earrings. See, these are gold. I hope there's more of this stuff in this box. I knew there was going to be jewelry somewhere. Now, so far, though, I figured it'd be like skulls and, like, you know, big man jewelry. See if these are marked. So far, they look cheap. Yeah, those are cheap. Cheapity cheaps. Cheapity cheaps. Yeah, that's all cheap stuff. Okay, but hey, we do have some white gold, and we have some sterling silver. We found gold and silver. All right, I'm going to keep that to the side. What else is in here? Is this the box? Nope, that's not in there. Nothing there. Come on, come on, come on. More, more, more. We got a little toolkit. That's kind of nice. Oh, there we go. Got a bag of watches. Oh, I'm not seeing nothing. All looks cheap, like Geneva. No name, so I don't think there's going to be anything fancy in there. If we find anything, I'll let you know. Down here, that is part of a grinder. Bike parts, sprayers. It's so random. Is it journal? What we got here? Never know what else tucked in somewhere. It could be money. No, don't look like nothing important. We'll go through the cards later. A cool old stapler. Not seeing any more jewelry though. No more jewelry. No, there's a one-hitter box, ashtray. Yep, I don't see any more jewelry. I think that's it on jewelry. So the rest of it, I'm happy though. I'm happy. That makes me happy. Okay, we got artwork and a couple old bottles and an old beer pitcher. What does it say? Slim Jim. Step into a Slim Jim. All right. All right, so that's all that's in there. Let me fill that one up more. Woo! We're getting there. Good God, this is going to be a lot. This might be a two-part video, guys. It really might be. This is taking some time. This one don't feel very heavy. It feels half empty. Yeah, this is like some home decor with some angel stuff in there, little clocks, some little angel statues, and one of the TV remotes probably. One for all, so it must be a universal. Okay, nothing great there. Nothing great there. Is this one gonna fall? Yeah, this is gonna fall. Oh, let's see. This looks like for little angle grinder thing. Oh, that's cool. Old pulley. I like that. That's some miscellaneous tools. And a fender. Looks like the OCC chopper. Got a little fireplace. Is that what's in there? That is what's in there. This time of year, this I can put on Craigslist and sell or Marketplace. I see a lot more of these Christmas houses. Oh, sounds like glassware, more glassware. Yeah, but what we got here? Oh, it's empty. Yeah, this is just miscellaneous glassware, knickknacks, tchotchkes, that kind of stuff. Ooh, ooh. No, we're into the women's wear. Women's wear. All right, we got more houses. I was gonna say it felt like the same, but it's not. This has got some little lamps in it, some old school torque wrenches. Now, you know, I heard that the Craftsman's ones of these, you can actually take them in and they'll exchange them for brand new digital ones because they don't make these anymore and it's guaranteed for life. That's right here. And we got a little lantern. There you go. Nice little Coleman topper on a tank there. That's pretty decent. All right, let's do a couple more little things here, and then we're going to take a break and do some things. Roll this out. This looks like more just random. We got tools and cutters and drills and big wrenches and miscellaneous tools and a little muffler, a little electric motor, some sanders, and that's about it on that. All right, so we're going to take a little break, try and clean some of this up, make some kind of sense of it, and then we're almost to the good stuff. I don't know if you guys can look back here. Yeah, come on back. We think we got a little generator. That looks like a bow case, but it's kind of weird shaped. It might be a crossbow. We got a bow here that we can see. And oh my gosh, just the stuff. It's going to be great. Look at all the totes we still have. We got speaker boxes. If those are all tools, that's money. So we'll be right back. See you in a second. All right, guys. Hey, I went and looked at the phone. We're already at like an hour of material on this one, so we're going to have to wrap it up. If you stayed with us this whole time to see all the cool stuff, sorry, I'm a liar. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm so glad you tuned in on this one. We're going to do a part 2. We're going to stay here, film a part 2, so we can do 2 videos out of this. Love you guys. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.